Is Zohar al Pshat day 22. We got a word on one of my WhatsApp groups today that Rabbi Shalom Aaron Shmueli, Shalom Aaron Ben Rachel, was learning the Ziknei Mekubalim Eretz Yisrael, is extremely ill. Our learning of the Zohar Kodesh should be a schus for him, for Refuah, and for Yeshua. Today we are on the Os Ches, which is on Dav Gimel Amud Av in Agdama. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14 and 15 lines up from the bottom. So the test was rejected, but the test was rejected yesterday, but the Ches is rejected not when it comes down on initiative, but immediately after the test. HaKadosh Baruch Hu latches on the test and says, the Ches the Kivlach. Ches is opposite you. It's interesting, Derech Emes calls it the Tzidor HaMosros, the pipeline of excesses. When you get together, so then it's not good. Obviously, Ches and Tes is Chet, right? So the but the Asilin Lomar Shimim is shifting Kadishin, and therefore these two letters are evidently not in the Shvatim. Reuven, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Yisachar, Zvulun, Binyamin, Gad, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, whatever. There's no Ches and no Tes, in order that there shouldn't be a remez for Chet in Shvatim, because there's a bris with the Shvatim. So therefore that bris alludes to the fact there's no lack of a Ches and Tes, alludes to the fact that there is no there's no Avera which can be pogame in the bris of Shvatim, which is an eternal bris that no Shevet will be eradicated from Israel. The Miyad Nafis L'Chamei, so Ches automatically leaves. Now it's interesting because Ches and Tes and Gematria is Tov. We don't have nuts on Pesach and Rosh Hashanah because Egos and Gematria is Chet, but Egos and Gematria is Chet specifically if you leave off the Aleph. And it seems that Chet without the Aleph is kind of worse than Chet with the Aleph. Chet with the Aleph perhaps is a remez that there is some sort of a purpose, Alufa Shel Olam, which is involved in the Chet. Chadoim have a purpose in this world. Nothing else, so there should be Bali Tshuva. Mokish Bali Tshuva, they made Tzadik Gemurim Moimdim. But that's the Chet with the Aleph. The Chet without the Aleph is negative. Now, it's also the same Gematria as Toiv, because it has to be there. Just like Chazal say, Tov refers to the Yetzirah, and Tov refers to Misa. These are good things because they make for free will and they make for accomplishment, they make for a purpose. But the Chet without the Aleph is what we're afraid of on Rosh Hashanah. Not the Chet with the Aleph. That's much more easy to salvage. The Chet without the Aleph is also Tov. It's also good. But it's much harder, I guess, to do tshuva from it, to uplift oneself from it. So, yes, the Kodesh Baruch Hu, I can't use the Tes, I also can't use the Ches. Because, yeah, Chet is in the world, but I don't want to begin with the Chet. The Chet of Adam Rishon is essential to understanding the entire Bria. And we hold that, based on Amchal, that Adam was framed. He had to sin. It was essential that there be the Chet of Adam Rishon. Otherwise, there'd be no history. But not at the beginning. Has come later on, and again, the Chet with the Ches and Tes together are good. They'll bring about a history. They'll bring about Klal Yisrael. There'll be no Klal Yisrael if not for the Chet of Adam Rishon. But still, we don't begin with that. First beginning Gan Eden. Afterwards comes the possibility of Chet. Okay, and then so they go out. Zayin. So Zayin comes in. Amalei says, "Yibon Alma nichol kamach lemivri bi Alma." The Bein Achim Menech Shabbos, 7th day of the week, right? So Shabbos, the Chsiv Zochas Yom Shabbos Kacho. Well, on that alone, I don't know. I'm not Baruch, obviously, but I would have said that Yeah, but that's not the beginning. We're in day 7. We don't begin with you. But obviously, the idea is Sof Ma'aseh Machshava Tchila. The world is supposed to come to the state of Shabbos. So Zayin comes and says, "Okay, begin with me, so we know where we're going." So it says, "No, Armalei Loivrach Bama. Dat Isbach Krava V'Charba D'Shanana Klei Zayin, weaponry." It says, yes, there's like a dover of Yipucha, as we find very often. Zayin is Menucha. Some days Menucha, but Zayin is also Milchama. So therefore, there's a flip side, the ultimate menucha, but the flip side is the milchama, which comes as the other side of the coin. So the isba krava v'charba the shinra. You have war battles and and swords, sharpened swords. The rumcha and spears, the krava of battles. Kigabna the nun. You don't like the nun in this respect. The nun. We said that it's a great letter. Noiras hilos, the tzadikim nova tehila. But then we said but remember the nefila. And here too, there's zelu mazeh. There's the 7, which is the hashlama the bria, and the 7, which is the potential difficulties in the bria. So the mechamas in the bria. So therefore, you can't use you. So immediately it goes out. I saw in the Sulam, he says, Netzach, after Netzach there's Hod, Yisod, Malchus. So the Netzach is the 7th of the Spheros, going from top down. So yes, Shabbos is Nitzchius. But you have to be Menatzeach in order to get the Shabbos. You need Tzacham in the war in order to get the Nitzchius, which is Shabbos. It's interesting using of Sham Shval Hirsch, as usual. Netzach is to grant victory and fighting. So Paskin B'Tilim Dalad Lamtzach being Ginos. It also means to play music. Al Shminis L'Natzeach, which we have, of course, L'Natzeach all over as the verse of music. Okay. And it refers to eternity, Tamu Chavos L'Netzach. But also refers to blood and the force of perpetual life. So it has both meanings. Netzach in victory and Netzach in eternity, but it's something which represents the potential struggles. So if it's Baruch Hu, not to begin with you, even though you represent the ultimate purpose, because you also represent the struggles go there. I think that's B'Soy Mishatorah B'Erev Shabbos, Yochel B'Shabbos. You can't get the Shabbos without first going through the Torah Chaber of Shabbos. Hashem doesn't want to begin the Bria with that statement. And of course, Gan Eden was Kaviyachol, the Shabbos before it says Lav Shamar, before you got to the work, and then the Shabbos comes afterwards. Be that as it may, because Baruch Hu says there's the plus of the Shabbos. Again, I would have said that's enough reason not to use it, but also there's a negative of that. It represents all the warfare, all the Klei Zayin which have to come in order to get that Shabbos.